It is Thursday, October 7th. It's the Thursday of the Canadian Thanksgiving long weekend, and I am here in Killarney. I'm not sure if I'm technically on the border, or across the border into Killarney yet, but I'm on my way. I launched this morning from the Widgewa Lodge. Highly recommend not doing that. This is the second time I've launched there now, and the second time I've had a bad experience with the people there. I don't know what it is, but two totally different people. Very bad experience. I'm still shaking. I'll talk about it a little later. I don't even want to think about it anymore. I just want to move on. So I booked this reservation 5 months ago. It's the only reservation that I booked, I think, in the last 2 years, 5 months in advance. I am going, I'm in Carlton right now. I'm heading to Frood and then down into Cranberry. And I am heading to stay on Grace Lake tonight. Tomorrow I am going to Nellie, and the next day I am going to Murray. Now we have a ton of rain expected. Today is beautiful, thankfully. Tomorrow is supposed to be kind of and then it's supposed to rain Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, pretty much the whole time. So if it is raining like that, I have a very easy way to get out from Murray. Or I may stay a fourth night on Little Bear. I do have it booked, but I might just go out from Murray. We'll just see how it goes. Anyways, it's absolutely gorgeous here. The fall colors are out. They're at peak. And I'm hoping to get some beautiful pictures and videos. And I cannot wait to see Grace and Nellie lakes. I've never been to those two lakes. I've been to Murray before, and I've been to Little Bear before, which is why I'm not too worried about knocking the last day off my trip if I'm not feeling great and the weather's crappy. So again, just see how it goes. For now, I'm going to try to make it out of this area. There's some cottages here, there's people doing construction and stuff, so I just want to hit the Zen zone. I have a 1,700 meter portage today into Grace, and that's it for today. I've just got like one portage planned a day, but they're big portages and supposedly very difficult, so we'll see how that goes. But it's a fairly simple trip, so I'm pretty excited, and I can't wait to see everything that I've been waiting to see for so long. Alright, well, it's 11:35 and I'm just on the small waterway into Frood Lake. I was so stressed out and frustrated and not really paying attention, and I went the wrong way just right to start. I went the way that I'm supposed to be coming out, not the way I'm supposed to be going in, so probably lost like 10-15 minutes there, but I don't care. I'm really trying to get in the zone here. There's so many cottages and speedboats out here, it's crazy. So I'm really looking forward to getting into the section where there is not, which hopefully will be soon. Well, I'm just paddling through Frood, I guess, and I'm not sure where it changes into Cranberry Lake, but I have turned the corner. Just saw a bit of the La Cloche Mountains to my left. They are absolutely stunning. Can't really get a good shot because I'm so close you can barely see them behind the trees. And there was also a bunch of cottages sitting in front of them, so I didn't really want to take a picture or video of that, but I'm sure I'll get a lot more opportunities as I move on my journey. Got about 6 or 7 kilometers to paddle to get to the portage that goes into Grace. Not a ton of color here, but there's lots of pops everywhere, a couple little spots where there's some beautiful reds and oranges, and looking forward to seeing a lot more. Well, here's my view as I'm paddling through, I guess it's Cranberry Lake or Frood Lake, not sure. Just had another speedboat pass me by. Hoping I don't see those too much more going forward. Well, somehow it's about 25 after 12 already. I don't know. I was just taking pictures and videos and stuff and doing stuff. I decided since it's so close to lunchtime, I'm just going to eat my lunch. I have a turkey wrap with Dijon mustard, got a couple of Fudgios and a granola bar. So I'm just going to snack on that while I'm paddling and watching all this beautiful, beautiful scenery go by. About maybe 3-ish kilometers or so left to paddle to get to the Portage. And it's just absolutely gorgeous out. It's really, really hot and sunny. I'm in my tank top, which I'm like amazed at, and just enjoying the beautiful views everywhere. So pretty here. Not too far, less than 2 kilometers away from the Portage, and it's about 10 to 1. Not too far behind, so that's good, and I have no idea how long this Portage is going to take me. It's supposed to be 1660, I believe, or 1700 meters. That should take me about less than 2 hours, but it would take me 2 hours to do a 2K, so it depends on how the terrain is. All right, it's just a few minutes after 1. This beautiful scenery. I'm just at the Portage here. Gonna dock the boat and get myself ready for the long haul. 1660 meters on Jeff's map. So hopefully it's not too gnarly. Guess we'll find out. All right, there's my little yellow sign. Exactly where I thought it was. And here we go. All right, it is 1:30 somehow. I've got the canoe here all set up for portaging. I just brought the backpack up to there. I'm gonna take the canoe first, even though I don't generally do that. The reason for that is it's a 1700 meter portage, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to take the canoe all in one shot. So this way I can carry it until I get tired, put it down, walk back, get the pack, go back again, and kind of do a piggyback. I haven't done any long portages in a while. I'm not sure if I'm going to get tired really quickly or how it's going to go. So I guess the best way to find out is just to do it. All right, 1:27 actually, and I am on the move. Hopefully it goes well. It's really nice so far. Bye, pack. Something I'm actually concerned about here in Killarney is bears. I know a lot of people see them on the portages here, so just want to be extra cautious. All right, so far so good. 1 minute in. All right, well, I just walked through a creek, not a big deal. I looked at my phone and saw that I have been walking for 20 minutes with the canoe. So I figured I was probably over halfway. Got some sucky muck here, sorry. And I'm exactly halfway, maybe even not quite halfway. And it's been 20 minutes, so usually it takes me 20 minutes to do a kilometer. So I'm kind of surprised. The trail is very, very, very simple. I haven't even had any like uphills or downhills or anything. There's just a couple of spots where I wasn't sure which way to go because it's hard to see it. But that's it. It's 5 after 2. I carried the canoe for 35 minutes, a little bit more actually. It was 1:27 when I left. I did not make it to the end. I'm really, really close according to the GPS. The yoke, the far side of the yoke isn't staying stable, and so the yoke was up about 3 inches and it made the canoe really back heavy, and I was like almost carrying it with my arms. I knew something was off, it just didn't feel right. So I put it down. I wanted to go all the way. I was really close, but it just didn't happen. So I'm gonna go get the pack now. I gotta walk for 30 minutes and then walk back for 30 minutes, and then I should be almost at the end. I think maybe I only have 5 or 10 minutes left, if that. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. See, it's muddy and it's like squishy, but I'm not sinking in it. It's like a whole different bird. Slippery, but it's not like grabbing my legs and trying to pull me down into the earth, never to be seen again. So that's lovely. A lot of the trail runs along this, beside this creek. I believe it's called Cranberry Creek, but I'm not 100% sure. Pretty little waterfalls everywhere. This section of the trail here is really pretty. Creek is just kind of running alongside. Lots of pretty colorful leaves on the ground, up in the trees. Gold, reds. Beautiful. It's just beautiful. It's warm out. It's a nice breeze. It smells amazing. It's the perfect day to be out on a trip. Alright, it is 2:27. Funnily enough, I left here with the canoe at 1:27. It only took me 22 minutes to get back with nothing on me. Hopefully it doesn't take quite as long with the pack. That's about it. See you in a bit. Well, part of why I wanted to do this trip as my last big canoe trip of the season is to do some more crazy portages. This one is long, but from what I've seen, as I haven't seen all of it, it's a really great portage. I don't know what the other ones are going to be like, but I guess I'll find out. That was one of the reasons that I wanted to do this area and this section. All right, yay! It's 2:53. I left with the pack at 29, so 24 minutes to get to where the canoe is. It was 35 to get to where the canoe is with the canoe. So it's a big improvement on time. I'm just going to keep going the rest of the way with the pack because I'm pretty close. I think I'm only about 5 minutes away maybe. So we'll see. And wipe out. Fell down with the pack on my bum. Pretty sure it's dirty and mucky. And I only got one pair of pants. That's not true technically. I have thin tights, sleeping tights, and rain pants in addition to these, but these are my only tripping pants, so I'll see if I can rinse them out when I get to camp if they're bad and just let them dry. I was trying to be so careful. It's almost at the end. No injuries, I don't think. Just a bruise and a little bump to my ego. Beauty, beauty. Hello. Oh, it's so pretty. I can't wait to go find a campsite. I was so close. It's 2:58 and I passed the canoe at 2:53. So it's only like 5 minutes. Plus I had that fall in there, so it might even take me a little bit less. But it's only 5 minutes short of being at the end. So close. Well, because I'm only doing one portage a day, even though they're doozies, I assume that I'm going to have a lot of time at camp at each place. So I was going to bring my fishing rod to do some fishing, and then I saw on the map there's no fishing on Grace and there's no fishing on Nellie. So the way in and the way out, I'm obviously not going to fish because I'm trying to get in and out. So it only left Murray. I don't want to carry all that stuff just for possibly fishing on one lake. So I decided not to, but I'm sure I'll be doing some easier trips in the next couple weeks. And hopefully I get to do some fishing. I haven't caught a fish yet this year. I haven't tried very hard though. I've been doing mainly a lot of portaging trips and stuff, and just didn't want to carry the gear, you know. All right, I've got the canoe, and I see the lake, and my pack's here, and I'm a happy girl. It's 3:10. I started at 1:30. Yeah, 1:30. So, hour and 40 minutes to do 1,600 meter portage, double carrying. Not the greatest, but it's not bad. I'm just happy I'm here. I can't wait to go find a campsite. There are 3 campsites on Grace Lake. I don't know if any of them are occupied, but I'm about to go find out. Well, here's a little 360 of Grace Lake. Beautiful white quartzite mountains all around. And I don't hear a peep. I don't know if anyone's here, but it doesn't sound like anyone's here. Just going to check out the middle campsite, which I think I can see the mountains from. The other 2 are both on this side, and the first one is right here just after the portage. So, pretty awesome. There's a little 360 by Canoe. Mountains in every direction. Alright, to the left here is the middle campsite. It looks quite beautiful. And since I think I am all alone here, I'm not sure, but I think I am. I'm going to go check out the other campsite. It's not even a kilometer away. I think it's about maybe 600 meters or so away. And we'll take a peek. Oh, I think I can see it from here. I think that's it. Looks more grassy and not rocky. I'm still going to go take a peek. It's almost like a setting out of a movie. It's just so amazing. You don't even think it's real. It doesn't even look real. It's just so beautiful. I really like this campsite here. I think I'll be back, but I'm gonna go look at the other one. Alright, I've just pulled up to the 3rd campsite. It's really pretty too. I like the second one a lot because there's white rock on the actual, like the whole part where the fire pit is on and everything is like on white rock, which I really love. This one is more grassy, but it also looks bigger. And look at the view. There's the campsite. You can also go over here, so I probably can get sunrise if I walk out onto this rock that's over here. And look at this view. Mountain there, mountain there, mountain there, and all white rock there. Beautiful little bay here, and this is where I would go tomorrow to get onto the 2K portage to take me into Nellie. So I think I might stay here. I probably should have got out at the other site and took a look around, because I don't really have a lot to compare. Didn't really see much. I just kind of paddled past it, and there was a white rock, and I saw a fire pit. I did see a privy sign here, but it also looks like it goes up a big hill. Look at this fire pit. It's just nuts. Beautiful spot to have a fire pit, or beautiful spot to have a fire. There's all kinds of spots to put the tent. Flat spots too. I could probably just put it right here. And the sun is just going to come in and be so nice and warm. I'm actually tempted to go in the water. I just felt that it's really cold, but got a little bit of a uphill trek to go to the privy. But there's clearly a sign there, and there is one. Yeah, really nice. Alright, it's 4:30 here on Grace Lake in Killarney. Just finished doing all the things. I've just been kind of poking around, taking my time. I've got my tent set up here on the big rock. It was either this rock or this rock. Seems to be the flattest spot that I could find. There's some okay spots here in the forest, but there's a lot of rocks and tree roots and stuff, so I just picked this. It seems okay. Blew up the thermarest, pillow, put the sleeping bag in, got everything sorted. Got my kitchen bag out here. I basically put everything separate all over the backpack so it fits better, and then I bring this green bag, and then I just throw everything in there when I get to camp, so it's all together, and it's easy to get to. Just set up my chair. I'm just going to sit here for a bit and enjoy the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful view that I have here. I did pull out my saw. I have been collecting a bit of firewood here, and there were a couple of big pieces here. So I might have a small fire later. We'll see how I feel. Alright, it is past 5:30. I am starving. I was going to make dinner a while ago. I got busy, carried away, doing filming and all kinds of stuff. Today's the only day of my trip that it's supposed to be sunny, and it's fall. Like, I don't know how many other chances I'm going to get to do to record a bunch of stuff outside in the sunshine. So I'm kind of trying to take advantage, but I don't have that much time. So today I am making taco salad for dinner. Made this on one of my trips to the Massasauga, making it a little bit differently. This time I've got some nacho chips, and it's okay to bring this because they get smushed up, and that's okay because I actually smush them up to make the taco salad. I'm going to put that in the bottom of my bowl, which is my water pot that I'm using for a bowl today. I'm going to shred some cheese. I'm going to cook some ground beef. This was frozen solid when I left home. It's still cold, but it's not frozen anymore, so it's just perfect to cook. I've got some garlic seasoning, of course, to put on the beef. I have a little bit of Italian dressing in here. I have some sour cream in here. This was all, the beef and all the cold stuff was together in a plastic bag. And then I brought a tomato to cut up. Just have a little bit of oil out in case I need it to fry up the beef. I'm going to fry up the beef in my little pan here. Got some of my friend John's seasoned salt in here. He makes it himself, and it's really good, and he shipped me some. Alright, I've just turned off the stove there. The beef is nicely browned and cooked very well. Got my chips there with my cheese shredded on top, and there's my tomatoes all chopped up as well. So I'm going to put the nice hot ground beef on the cheese to melt it, And then I'm going to add the tomatoes and then some oil and vinegar dressing and some, this is actually fat-free sour cream, but it's a colitis thing. It's not a I need to save calories thing, so it's just better on my body. All right, here we go. All right, here's my final concoction before I mess it all up. Usually at home, this is what I do now. I take the spatula and because the chips will start getting stuck together from the cheese. So I just kind of like chop everything like so and then stir it up. Look at all that yummy goodness. It's gonna be so tasty. I'm really hungry too. All right, I'm gonna mix it up and get my spoon out and eat before it gets cold. All right, my taco salad is ready and I cannot wait to eat. I'm so hungry. Just grab a bunch of everything here. Didn't really mix it up that good yet. Just kind of started to. Bon appetit. Oh yeah. Well, it's 6:30 and I am starting to lose the sun. It's dipping down behind the mountains and the forest, and I'm sad because I don't think it's going to be back tomorrow. It's not supposed to be. I hope it's back tomorrow. I'd really like to see it, but I guess we'll see. Well, it's just a few minutes after 7. The sun has gone down and the sky looks pretty nice. Just got a little fire going. There were 2 pieces in there that were already half burnt, and I just threw in maybe 5 or 6 sticks and they lit up no problem. So it's supposed to start raining tomorrow around 7 p.m. and it's supposed to rain pretty much the rest of the trip. So I figured I might as well take advantage. I kind of want to make a dessert wrap, but I don't want to go to the trouble, so I'm just going to have some chocolate dipped in peanut butter. Well, it's 8 o'clock and it is a gorgeous scene here. The sky hasn't actually darkened up too much, which is awesome. My fire's kind of getting low. I actually haven't done anything to it. It's just been burning as it is. Very low maintenance. I'm not trying to burn a lot of wood or anything because I only contributed a little bit. So I see a light coming from the portage. So I think that maybe somebody is doing the portage in the dark, which is really sucky, but I see the light coming to the lake, so I guess they've made it. So that's good. I hope they're nice and quiet neighbors. Well, I thought maybe I could help by turning on my headlamps so they can see a light. I don't know, but I thought I'd try and be helpful if I could. So my headlamp is actually extremely bright. It's akin to, I believe, a headlamp in a car, or headlight in a car close to it, so it's super, super bright. So hopefully that helps them. Well, it's just before 8 o'clock, and my neighbors seem to have made it to their campsite okay. I think they were paddling actually across the lake when I saw the light, because it was further over. The campsite is right there. I don't know if you can see the light. Oh yeah, you can. Just saw it flash. I think they're more in the campsite, like deeper into the forest, so you can't really see the light much, but I just saw it flash a couple of times there. I think they're walking around with their headlamps probably. It's pretty ballsy to do that portage in the dark. Oh my goodness. It gets dark early now. Yeah, they're both out there. You can see the lights flickering a little. Anyway, I haven't heard a peep. I heard the canoe. I thought I heard somebody put a canoe down earlier, and then I was just doing stuff and I wasn't paying attention. The sunset was great, and I was running around trying to get as many pictures as possible and video clips and all kinds of different things. And then, I don't know, when I sat back down after doing a bunch of other stuff, when it started getting dark, I just noticed the light. So, well, in the very least, I told them that I was at this campsite, so at least they didn't paddle up here to come and get it. Well, it's almost 9 o'clock, and I'm still sitting here by the fire. I've barely used up any wood. It's, the two big pieces have been burning for most of the time. It's still in the back there, one of them. That's about it. The stars are coming out. The sky looks amazing. Unfortunately, I can't share that with you on video, but it looks pretty good, and it's still really early, so I'm assuming when it gets a little bit darker, it'll be even better. But I have a very nice view of the Big Dipper. Well, it's about 9:30. I'm just sitting here by the fire. I'm going to put it out in a little bit and head to the tent. I'm starting to get really sleepy, and it's starting to get chilly out here. It's not supposed to be that cold this weekend. It's supposed to be like lows of like 10, 9, 11, 13. So I hope I didn't mess up. I took my hot water bottle out of my backpack. I hope I don't need it because I get cold so easy. I'm just wearing a tank and a long sleeve though right now too. So anyway, goodbye. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you saw, please click the subscribe button. Also click the bell for notifications. If you'd like to get more information on the stuff I use on my trips, please check out my website at CamperChristina.com. Thanks. Bye.